Okay, number two, several of my INF type friends, including me, have trouble saying no. This happens to me when I'm asked to help, but deep down, no, it's not right for me to say yes. I still end up saying yes anyway. My question is, how can we say no without the fear of hurting others' feelings? Okay, great question. So it's really important to understand that as INFJs and INFPs, we are both intuitive feeler types, which means that we are feeling in predominantly, and feeling means that we're able to identify different levels of feelings in people that will already automatically make us feel like we are, you know, connected to other people on a deeper level than perhaps thinkers are. The fact that we're all intuitive types means that we're able to read the person, read the situation. We're able to imagine them being disappointed with us. And if we have a belief in ourselves that if we don't help another person, then we are a bad person, then you naturally begin to imagine how disappointed the other person is going to feel when you let them down. Now, here's the thing. Here's how you start unraveling this problem in particular. You have to realize that saying no is not actually going to hurt the other person. And now you might say, well, you know, that's not how I was brought up. And, you know, I grew up being told that you should always help another person. You should always be there. The fact of the matter is that those kinds of relationships where you should always be there for another person and always support them, regardless of how you're feeling, is called codependent relationships. So just because you were taught to be in a codependent relationship doesn't actually mean that you should be in one for the rest of your life. Now, the way to go about, you know, how to actually say to the person that you have to say no to, there are several different ways of doing that. One of them is, you know, hey, I can't do it myself, but can I help you find somebody who can help you with it? Or, you know, if you can't say no straight away, you can just refer back to your schedule and say, hey, let me check my calendar. Let me check my schedule. And then get back to them later on saying, hey, I can't do it. I'm so sorry. The fact is that you are not responsible for other people's feelings. And as long as you believe that you are, you're always going to attract these codependent relationships, these dynamics. So starting to say no by offering to help in other ways is a really good start. So let's just say that somebody is asking you to do something that you have no interest in doing or you're not good at. You can say, hey, I don't think I should be the person helping you with that because, you know, I'm not the best person. But you know what? My friend so-and-so is fantastic at this. Do you want me to check in with them to see if they can give you a hand? So when you soften it, rather than just go no, when you soften it, then people are a lot more perceptive and they realize that you're not saying no to the person, you're saying no to the task. And that's something that you also need to realize. You're not saying no to the person necessarily. Sometimes you do. But most of the time, you know, you're saying no to the task, not to the person. So just soften it a little bit. So that's what I would say to you. Your question was, how can we say no without feeling fear of hurting others' feelings? Understand that others' feelings are not your responsibility, number one. And number two, soften it. Just say, I can't help you, but can I help you find somebody who can?